from 2013 to 2025. So actually Malaysia is doing the new blueprint. Okay, so I think it's going to include AI and IoT. So actually in 2010 I went for the World Robot Olympiad. I met the China professor. They said they are compulsory to do the robotics in China. So then I came back, I won the world champion. Then the Minister of Education, they gave me the recognitions, contributions to the country. So I asked, why in Malaysia we are just only focused on co-curriculum, not the curriculum. Then after 2012, Malaysia hosted the World Robot Olympiad. Then they shifted they had the the RBT and also SK and ASK for our new curriculum. In 2000, for me, Manila is a very lucky city for me. In 2010, I came here. So after 13 years, I came back again. So last year, I won the Best Paper Awards. The one conference organized by Manila, Philippines. So this is the 2010. I came here, okay, with my students. Okay, in this year, when I went out from the airport, I met this one. This is the Chongka. So actually, 13 years ago, they mentioned about Chongka. So in 2010, I and my students built this device, not device, okay? So they are playing Chongka manually, but I'm not sure. We all have 8 holes. We only have 7 holes. Okay, so this is the students. Okay, so we build the robot using the pneumatic arm, okay, to play the Chongka. Okay? In Philippines, yes. So this is 13 years ago. After 13 years, last time I was scolded by my principal. Why you bring the last class students to go for the competition? Then they said they won't win. But you know, they won the world. First time they joined the competition, they won the world champion. But after 13 years, they work in Facebook, Meta, work in Google. Before they graduate, the Google already grabbed them. So I'm very proud because after they win the competitions, they go for the AI and also the robotics in their future career. So it helps the students. Okay, so maybe it's like they say, oh, just a competition. But after 13 years, I'm proud to have the students who in Facebook and also Bitcoin and so on. They bought the house using cash. But I still have to pay the loan. So this is the gasing, the Chongka, okay? So using the, you know the gasing? So this is the robot. But this one is an old video because 13 years ago. That time, no people said that, my principal said that we won't win. Okay, so this is our, okay, so this is the next, the World Robot Olympiad, and also this is in Abu Dhabi. Okay, so that time I know nothing about robotics, I know nothing about the artificial intelligence, the UNESCO goals, and so on. It's just a term actually. So this is the things that we do on the UNESCO goals. After a few years ago, I just found that it is related to UNESCO goals. Okay, so we are doing the, what they call it, the recycling machine using Legos. The most difficult part is not is using the Lego. We cannot use the other material. So this is the student, the creations from the students. They, what do you call? They recycle. Okay, we promote the recycling system. Okay. So this one is robot improve our life. Okay. So after 12 years, I get the grant from the UNESCO FCU to go for the global citizenship. Okay, the activities. I can get the grant and then I do some activities for the global citizenship because there's no planet B. Okay, so we live on the same earth, so we have to protect our earth. So this is the robot doing the recycling paper. Okay, so I also won the laptop from Inti. The CEO gave us the laptop. We have the robotic competition. But I went for my study leave for my master and PhD under the government scholarship. So this is my PhD title, doing the artificial intelligence, the machine learning for the global optimization in electromagnetic scattering problem. It's a reverse process. Okay, this is the paper I published. Okay, so for my PhD. So for my master, I did the nanotechnology. I built the system. I presented in Japan, the conference. I went to Nagoya University. The university got the lecturer. He invented the blue LED. Then he won the Nobel Prize. He mentioned one participant when asked him why he get this one, the phosphorus gas to be ignite the blue LED. Because he said he tried all of the gases, only one gas can be used. That's the reason. So he inspired me a lot, okay, for this one. But the contribution, the reason why he got the Nobel Prize is not he invented the blue LED. It's just that a lot of people get the green LED, the red LED, but a lot of, because of the spectrum and also the wavelength, so it's very hard to get the blue LED. So once they get the blue LED, they can combine and then get the white LED. This is the most significant contribution that they give. So this is the nanoparticles, but for my PhD, for my master, I do the lab work, but I use the machine learning, the artificial intelligence to complete my PhD. But during that time, the first year I went, because I got the scholarship, I went travel the world. But during the MCO, I have to stay at home doing my PhD. Luckily got MCO, that's why I can finish on time, because I cannot go anywhere. So this is the background of the study and also the motivation. So this is because I found that the AI is like, they can do a lot, but the problem is we need to use a lot of scripting. For this one, we use the Python, 12 script, and so on. We put this is the code, okay, the GMM, and also we have the Python. My supervisor posted it into the GitHub. So this is the NGMM code. This is the result using the machine learning. Yeah, this is the API. But the code is very difficult to write. PHD stands for permanent head damage. So in 2021, I finished my PhD. So I had the chance to go into Sinaxum. Okay, we give the training, teachers training. Okay, so these are all the robotic training. Okay, so drone. Okay, this is we focus on the STEM, coding, IoT, and AI. We have collaborations with China, Singapore, and also Australia. Okay, so these are all the facts of the AI education. So this is the AI technology and also the data-driven decision. So in this March, Sinaxum organized the Senior Center Policy Research. Okay, we collaborate with 26 centers for the whole Asian country. We have 26 centers from 11 countries went to Sinaxum to discuss about the policy, the education policy in Southeast Asia. Okay, so this is the title I presented. Okay, so these are all the activities. We have like drone, AI, IoT, Python programming, and so on. Okay, so this is towards the AI community. Actually, I published the paper because I want them to focus on the ethics, AI ethics in our education. Okay, so who is leading the change? The policymaker, the private sector, the government, NGO, and so on. A lot of people involved. Actually, the most important is the students, our future in education. Okay, so these are all the facts of my policy. So this is just my research methodology, and also these are all the activities. We plan the visit to VTROX and also the national instrument. After a few years, okay, these are all the activities we organize in Srinagar. Okay, so we also have collaborations with VTROX Academy. We bring the students to the factory to let them know what is automation, what are all the AI, they can see the real machine. Okay, actually in 2011, the national instrument from the US, they invent the Lego robotics. Okay, not invent, it's actually the program is like they have the collaborations with the MIT to do the programming. After that, they invited me to launch their company. Okay, not launch, just SRD doing the launching. Okay, so these are all the activities that we. This is the grant that I get from the UNESCO FCU to run for the workshop. Okay, so this is the competition that organized, coordinated by me. We found that I have 6 categories, but I found that in Malaysia, for all the Southeast Asia people, not many people choose the AI. Okay, so they mostly choose the innovation. So I have 6 categories. I have the STEM, STEAM education. I have the space education. I have the AI, IoT. I have the 3D printing. I have the the Minecraft, and also a lot of competition. But most of the people will choose the innovation and so on. But less people choose the AI education, AI category. So these are all the AI educations. Actually, AI is very powerful, but we have to, during the design of the AI curriculum, we have to focus more on the AI ethics. Okay, so this is the main thing that I do. Okay, so we have the pro, because I have to study the pro and cons of the AI as well. So we have to train the students for the AI readiness. Okay, so this is the ethics, ethical, okay, educated, okay, tailor, identify, collect, apply, learn, and also the most important thing is the ethics. In last year, one professor from Taiwan, they sent me all the curriculum, the syllabus in their country. So the AI is inside the syllabus already, but in Chinese, so I have to translate. So this is the assessment in the AI education. So the major ethics consideration, okay, the procedure, the regular landscape, and so on. So this is the digital technology and also the AI education. Okay, so this is the one unity, because the time is not allowed. So I will be doing the AR, okay, augmented reality. Okay, and also I have the people. Okay, using the AR to educate the students regarding the science and education technology. So now I'm doing the research on designing this one. We have the Z space from US. Okay, so this is the drone. Okay, this is the workshop I did for the UNESCO grant. So this is how I train my students using the AI education like Bini and also the AI Quality. So I have the workshop for the teachers and also the students as well. So this is the education drone. Okay, the students can learn how to code, not just fly. Okay, actually DJI I bought one with drone, but we can use for flying. But this one I let them to code. They have to do the programming. They have to build first. Okay, but it's very simple. Okay, so they have to do the programming and also they have to learn how to fly with the handphone and also the controller.